I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market update for Wednesday, December the 9th, where these feeder cattle markets, especially on the cash side, have been staving off a lot of this pressure from the outside, but this week it just got too surmountable and rug got pulled out from under the markets. Your live cattle futures, your December contract for Monday was down 265 right off the bat. Come back a little bit on Tuesday actually, and that was a positive sign, up 62 on Tuesday to end the day on Tuesday at 122.22. Feeder cattle for January, no help there at all. Monday down to $3 limit. Tuesday down 260. We thought it was going to hold fairly decent on Tuesday, but then fell quite a bit. But I guess we can be thankful that it wasn't down $4.50 on Tuesday there. But still, look at how far we've lost ground there. 750-pound steer-based contract for January is at 153.85. Real-time index at 159.64. Weighted average on your negotiated fat cattle sales last week on 110,500 head. You know, as big as these packers were going on about how they didn't need any cattle, they sure jumped out there and bought quite a few. One of the biggest weekly runs we've had all year, and that's because they had the market beat down so bad. Live steers average 123.39, which was down 295. And your dress market wasn't down as much, which is a little odd there. But dress steers 193.85 down 254, which you would think that the dress market would be down to 3 something, closer to 4 there, with the live market down almost $3. But already this week we've seen some lower sales again already for Tuesday, and started some trade there Monday afternoon. Few live sales, 117 to 120. Dress sales 187 to 190, but we've just got to the part that it's hit the feeder cattle market now, and it seems like in feeder cattle, especially when the runs are big, either everybody wants them or nobody wants them, and all of a sudden this week nobody wants them, and just been really tough. We've had a lot of things happen this week. It looks like they're finally going to do away with the mandatory country of origin labeling, or COOL they call it, and that whole deal was pretty much uncool from the beginning. The worst thing you really want to do is take your 2 closest neighbors and best customers and piss them off to no end. They don't do things that much different than we do. Sure, everybody'd like to have a little better idea where their meat's coming from, but you know, the places where we're getting most of that foreign meat and your hamburger joints and stuff, they don't have to quote it, just in the supermarket. So we really didn't gain a whole lot by that anyway. But now we've got beef and cattle prices down to the lowest levels they've been in 3 years or more. In Oklahoma City on Monday had 11,800 head. Compared to 2 weeks ago, the last good test, feeders were $8 to $12 lower on a light test. Calves, your steer calves, 5 to 12 lower. Heifer calves, 10 to 20 lower. Then you go down, just up the road to Joplin there, and they had 10,000 head. Their steer calves and yearlings were 7 to 13 lower, but the heifer calves and yearlings were only $5 to $10 lower. The best market really I've seen around so far this week was in La Junta, Colorado, at Winter Livestock there. They had several loads of 7 to 8 weight steers you see on Cattle Market Central there. And those load lots bring from 152.5 to 160, which is a pretty respectable price really this week. And they had nearly a pot load of calves weighing 517, bring 196. That's awful close to $2 a pound, which is really hard to get right now. That's 3 minutes. We'll talk to you on Friday.